Hi, this is our Zoo Mountain Spirit, and welcome to the light body. So let us begin. The light body is a gridwork of light and sacred geometry that brings together the emotional, mental, and spiritual being. It has no smell or taste. It radiates light. It requires light to function. It generates microwaves and radio frequencies. It generates low-level electric waves, heartbeat, and brain rhythms. It can be sensed or seen with extrasensory perception, or by who they call the gifted ones. The light body manages distribution of light nutrition throughout all organ systems in the human body. The light body gets nutrients from direct sunlight and from the light stored in water and plants. Medicinal plants and superfoods carry massive amounts of light nutrition. Each human body system requires adequate light nutrition. Every organ has its own light frequency, as directed by the light body. Circulatory, arterial, blood need red light. Your endocrine and reproductive systems need orange light. Your digestive and nervous system need yellow light. Your lymphatic system uses green light. Your respiratory system uses blue light. Your skeletal and venous blood uses indigo light. And your central nervous system and brain use violet light. Red light vibration is required by arterial blood and body muscles. The primary function of the muscles, or your muscular system, is to provide movement, body posture, and heat. Individual skeletal muscles are the organs of the muscular system. They produce movement, they maintain posture, and generate the heat required to maintain a constant core body temperature. Red is symbolic of heat and fire. Red generates heat. It brings warmth to extremities. It stimulates arterial blood flow. It has been traditionally used as a tonic in the treatment of low blood pressure, rheumatism, and paralysis. Red is the color of our primary connection to the ancestral realm, ancestral memories. The storehouse of ancestral experiences is red. An imbalanced red would show signs of greed, recklessness, carelessness, financial strain, low energy, listlessness, clumsiness, an overall inability to support one's life, to stand firmly on the ground. One of the illnesses is chronic fatigue, just a tiredness, an inability to pull one's own weight. On the other side of the spectrum, you have hyperactivity. There's diarrhea and constipation. There's obesity and wasting away, those two extremes. We try to consume the foods with the color we are deficient in. So when we see these imbalances, we can identify what color we are deficient in and begin consuming those foods. A red deficiency displaying any of the above imbalances or diseases can benefit from consuming red foods like beets, cayenne, cherries, cranberries, red seaweed, goji berries, guava, hibiscus flowers, red kidney beans, pink grapefruit, pomegranate, radishes, red apples, red berries, red cabbages, red corn, red currants, red peppers, plums, red tomatoes, rhubarb, rose hips, strawberries, watermelon, and most red skin fruits. For healing and for medicinal plants, it is the root tonics that would give the best results for healing any of the imbalances in the red sector, in the red center. All roots tonics are red, especially the spicy ones that generate heat, like ginger, osha, turmeric, vetiver, and zedawari. I prepared a video on the zedawari for you that you can watch on your own time. The botanical name for zedoaria is Curcuma zedoaria. It's in the Zingiberaceae family. It's a ginger. It's also known as white turmeric. And the parts we use are the rhizomes, and an oil is made from the roots. The roots are very pungent tasting. They're warming and slightly aromatic. The tonic improves blood circulation. It's an anti-contusion and improves menstrual flow. It helps in abdominal cramps, amenorrhea, abdominal pain, and rheumatic pain. It also helps in pain and swelling that is associated with sprains. The bitter tincture of the zedawari root is used to prevent disease recurrence and to treat ulcers. If you notice, the root looks a lot like the digestive system. The marks on the root look like the marks on the large intestines. It is aromatic, stimulant, useful in flatulent colic and debility of the digestive organs. It's used in antiperiodic pills, and the bitter tincture of zedawari is also used with dyspepsia, colic, vomiting, cough, and menstrual disorders. It's also used as a restorative tonic. But please watch the video and let me know what you think. I made it especially for you about the zedawari. When we do the live, I will show you some more plants that are now blossoming in the garden. It's going to be so exciting. The other root that we use in healing red imbalances is the vetiver. The botanical name is Vetiveria zizanioides. I don't have a video for this one, but we're going to go into a little bit more detail with it. It's in the Poaceae family, and the common name is valeriano. Again, we use the rhizomes, so the roots of the valeriano, of the vetiver, to make an oil. The vetiver is a bunch of grass. It's a very tall grass. It's a densely tough, deeply rooted, perennial scented grass. It has a straight stem, long, narrow, stiff leaf bases which overlap, and it grows in clumps. It reaches a height of about 2 meters, and it has abundant white, fragrant rootlets. It's used as protection against soil erosion during the tropical rainy season. People actually plant it before the rainy season to contain the flooding, to keep the soil from washing away, from wasting away. The fibrous grass is used as a pest and weed control in fields and to protect domestic animals from snakes and vermin. It's also used medicinally and in cosmetics for fragrances. The roots are harvested and used in baths and or made into an oil. Planting the vetiver protects the land from erosion. Humans use it for calming the nervous system and reducing irritability. It's used traditionally for nervousness, depression, emotional disturbances, and as a circulatory stimulant to help revitalize and fortify. It increases the level of oxygen in the blood. It increases blood flow to sore and aching muscles. As an antispasmodic, it eases abdominal cramps during menstruation. It could be used topically, directly on the skin or in a bath for skin problems. A lot of people use it postpartum to address stretch marks and problems like acne, chronic acne. Now, the oil that's made from the roots, anybody can make the oil. You can buy the roots in an herbal store. You could probably get them online. And there is a way of making them in a jar. We will talk about that during Q&A. And you can elicit a nice vetiver oil from a good mix of mashed root and a carrier oil. And we'll talk more about that in the Q&A. But you can take this oil and use it for many things. It's known as oil of tranquility because it's very calming, because of all of the effects it has on the nervous system. And it's easily absorbed by the bloodstream. So its effects are immediate. It's actually one of the quickest working oils out there, and it's excellent for massage, for a massage oil. It is antispasmodic. It actually has antispasmodic, antibacterial, and antiseptic properties. You can add a few drops of the oil that you make to your bath water for a refreshing and rejuvenating feeling. And you can put it in boiling water, inhale its vapors, and release your sinuses or a headache, or just clear your head with it. Applying this oil on open wounds actually curbs the growth of bacteria. So it stops the wound from becoming septic. Also, one special thing about vetiver and vetiver oil is that it contains a cicatrizant, which is a property to eliminate scars. Very, very, very special plant. You know your red center is balanced when you are healthy, when you're fit, when you're grounded, and you're prosperous and strong, because that's the goal. I am grounded, stable, and standing on my own 2 feet. I feel deeply rooted. I am connected to my body. I feel safe and secure. I trust in the goodness of life. I make choices that are healthy and good for me. I nurture my body with healthy food, clean water, exercise, relaxation, and connection to nature. This concludes our class for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I did. Send me your feedback, questions, and comments. I want to know how you're feeling with the course. I am super excited and very much looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. So bye for now. And our next color will be orange. We're going to dive deeper